We're live. How's it going, chat? We're back. Let's get started. It's the fifth stream of 2026. And we're listening to something new. We just discovered this band musician a few hours ago. We'll get them linked in the chat in just a little bit. Let's see how everything's looking. Bitrate says that I am offline. All right, not too bad. Let's get started. Volume's a little low just because it's a CD with lyrics. So just keep it at a nice low roar. And we're starting off with some, well, not inking necessarily, because we got to figure out this part right here. Just picking up right where we left off. 1 minute into stream. That ain't so bad. All right. Oh, we also don't know if there's any ads. It seems pretty good so far. And then we're going to be trying to keep chatter going, just to keep things exciting and interesting. I guess we could actually come up with like topics and such to explore, such as, well, how. There you go. Now you know. And and then the other one is where were we, right? This morning is supposed to be streaming in the morning, right? All right, now you know. Two mysteries solved. This one, I suppose it goes like that. And then the hand, this thing's like that big part. Oh, it seems pretty good. And that goes like this. Is the pattern just repeated all the way through? Yeah, it is. Is that right? I thought it was a different pattern. Maybe it's not. It is a different pattern, I mean, overall, but I was able to recreate it kind of cool. Yeah, keep playing around. Let's do this one because it seems a little bit manageable. And then we'll want light. Maybe? Well, no matter what, this goes like this. No, we do need to figure out the light source. Yeah, so it would be like so. And then like so. I'm not 100% sold on how we did it last time, but we'll give it a try. It worked really great on the head, at least. I'll wake up the pen and get on in there. So I was looking through the records of when the last time we streamed. Yeesh. It was a little longer than I thought. Just a little. um, but, honestly, we're back now. And that counts for something. Right now, we're just going to be lining these so that way we can go over everything with the brush or the marker. So there's a few things that we've been wanting to incorporate into stream, like drawing the name of anybody that pops in, something like, I really like that. Streamer goes, pick a color, and then, the chatters to, tell, and then they write down their name in a cool way, I like that. We've got decks of cards, with various artwork on them. Heck, come to think of it, we've even got like Magic the Gathering cards, or whatever. We could always just pull one of those for a viewer. We don't have to necessarily have any specific special deck or cards. We've got stickers, it's could celebrate, a person coming on in and like, hey, I'll send you a sticker. How would you like that from our own inventory of artwork? Doesn't have to even be anybody, any other company. So cute little stuff like that, just to say thanks for popping on in, saying, hello. But maybe, chat, that is something to do on YouTube or to simulcast. Because that'd be more fun, with actual chatters. On the other hand, I'm not so, what's the word? Not quite missing having a very lively chat just yet. So let's keep working on scheduling, getting ourselves online at the proper time, and then go from there. I should use brush. What I should do is probably get something like a jacket. Maybe not the brush. The brush is giving me nice... it's actually like giving me really nice control, but I need volume right now. I actually do kind of... I'll leave it be like that. So one of the reasons why we don't like to do songs with vocals in them is because I don't want to be confused with, sounding like I'm the one saying those vocals. And so here we've got, a band with vocals, but I'm thinking maybe, just possibly, they don't sound very much like me. So that'll be good. Next, I think I want to do this now. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, probably gotta wait this one up too. Alright, cool. Since we're gonna start inking, I'm probably gonna go a little quiet for a moment. But let's try to see if we can't break that habit. I'm gonna try and follow along on this curve to the best of our ability. Seems to be going okay so far. And we got then the little pen to use after that. And I think I actually want to add like heavier shadows. But no, maybe not. I mean, that looks kind of cool right there. That's the one thing, Chad. It's always a nice surprise to see this all play out in a good way, and it looks good and ends up looking better than I anticipated. It's a nice feeling, I gotta admit. Finished a movie recently. It was nice. I had a few key phrases mixed in that were pretty fascinating. It was, if you don't catch them, I mean, you won't even notice that they were there in the first place. It's all neat. It's all real neat. We're gonna let that dry before erasing. Next part. How do I want to line that? I know that I like the way it looked. Well, no, even then it was. We can use this. Cool. Got this part here. Not bad, that. We'll use the micron to go around this one. Just gonna be doing the outline for it. So yeah, we got a lot of little details and everything to get all nice and looking good. And so far it seems like we're doing it. This is kind of cool. It's shaping up. It's shaping up. Which is cool. Because, I wasn't planning on streaming too long tonight. So it's pretty excellent indeed if we could actually end up finishing this page before the night is over. Maybe we should actually penciled that portion in. Let's go ahead and do that now, actually. How does this one look? No, we should ink that hand, truly. Yeah. I want to erase this, see how this looks. See if that came out okay. Seems alright. Mostly. Sort of. Decently. So I noticed one streamer talk about how they felt like they were repeating themselves too much. Now I'm thinking, what better way to fill the time than just by restating what they already said, since they know that it's a safe topic to discuss and it buys a little bit of time to think about their next set of words. I want to go in and darken the bottoms of this. And hope for the best that it looks cool. It seems like it worked, mostly. I'll take it. What's next? This arm. I know this pen will give me results. I have to try with this one. At least a little. You know, Chet, I actually told somebody to try and finish this story for me once. Yeah, that's a little bit impossible. And you may be wondering why. You know, why would that be impossible? Because if it's your story, you're going to tell it a certain way. And if it's not your story, the other person's going to tell it a certain way. As we've already seen in certain popular media. And whether or not it was told right, there's a flavor to it. And a method of delivery. In fact, I read this one. This one was, it goes, person's at a party telling a joke. And the punchline of the joke is ruined, right? It gets revealed. You know? Now the person telling the joke isn't really going to feel like finishing the joke now. And even if they do, there's a real good chance the joke's gonna land flat. No one's gonna be happy. So now that the punchline's been delivered, whether right or wrong, good or bad, you kind of move on, and you tell a different joke, or you go somewhere else in the party, and do something else. But you don't just finish the joke. So yeah. It's no stretch of the imagination to imagine what property that belongs to in terms of the reference. But I thought it was a nice even examination of the issue. And so, yeah, in this case, right, asking a person to, hey, if any, could you finish this for me? Yeah, no. That appeals to them and or their audience, and yeah, it most likely won't resemble this. And that's fine, and not a thing wrong with that. Cool. We did the little arm. We used the pen that presumably doesn't work, but obviously it does. I think we earned ourselves a quick little coffee break. So tell me, Chad, do you like the sound of coffee being poured? Should have held that a little closer to the camera, maybe. We need to do the complicated pattern on the character. But for that, I'll need to erase some more. Actually, I wonder if there's not an argument to be made to finish the character in the background before doing the details of the big character in front. Since we got the outline done. I do want to do a little bit of erasing though. So, Chad, are you keeping up on saying hello to friends and family and everyone? It's not easy, not always easy at all. It's something to work towards. And it's a good thing to do. And if you haven't, today's a good day. Or tomorrow, early in the morning. Let's see what this character's gonna look like. So this one's got the messed up eye on the one side. Where do we want the face? I'm thinking this way. So what do you think, Chet? Now that we've integrated sketching and inking, I guess there's a little bit of everything for everyone. If you'd like to see how sketches, how we do the sketches here. If you'd like to see inking getting done, because that's always exciting. Let's try maybe a little more down. So. And the side's all messed up and damaged. And it goes in. Something here. So, something to wonder, chat. Could this have been completed way back in the previous decade? Successfully, well done, of any, any measure of successfully completed? It's really hard to say, chat. Because I didn't have certain tools, just plain and simple. Did not have the access or the knowledge that they existed, or, whatever, however you want to name it. I just didn't have certain tools that deeply are assisting me at this very moment as we speak. The pencil, okay, we had that, definitely. We had no way to erase the pencil correctly because I wasn't aware of the Tombow erasers that actually function and do well. That's kind of critical. So we would try, and then all the pencils, erasers would destroy the page. I'm sure that's happened to nobody else in chat. Completely unrelatable, right? So then, that's just going to be one solid. Not if I do it like this. Yeah, that'd be cool. Then, what else? We want this like so. Cool. And then this part connects like that. So, okay, let's already look at the amount of, the fact that I'm using pencil at all right here, right? Let's just, I would have to have done this without pencil? No. The only other way is we could have done it digitally. Right. Digitally back then. No, it's just all about a matter of tools. And did not quite have the tools at the time. Whether that's the willingness to get them, the knowledge of what's out there, or what have you. So could I have done this? No. The other thing is, of course, the amount of time that we spent on Instagram, just creating different artworks. That counts for something. Let's try a different approach on that hand. How are we liking it on the camera? It's functional. But I don't think it's what we're aiming for. Let's try it a little different. Oh, look at that, chat. A clean erasure. Just like that. I can I can go ahead and try something different. It's wonderful. So let's see. This would be like here, and then this would be like here, and then this would go actually out like so, and then this would be like this. And then we've got that. There. How's that, chat? That looks a little nicer, yes? But is it the right size? Possibly. And then this goes up like so. And down and around. And boom. We've got ourselves a drawing. And yeah, if we tried having inked that from the beginning, we would have been stuck with the hand that we had just made, which would not have looked as cool as this. This is a functional piece of imagery. The other thing is there's a waterfall right here. So now we gotta incorporate water effects. How are we gonna do that? I was actually recommended way back in the beginning to do like water and fire effects digitally, and it's like, oh, are you kidding me? Now I gotta learn how to do it digitally, in addition to be able to do it like this. So yeah, I can't say how much I agree with that, but I can say that I'm not trying it right now. Obviously. But how is this gonna look? And the other thing is too, I can actually just incorporate water effects using, thank goodness we have it, whiteout. So I can create the baseline and then just start digging into it with Artist Whiteout. Which I think we're gonna do, especially for complicated patterns. Which essentially is doing it digitally, right? We're just literally layering on top of a layer. So that's just the same. It's almost the same route to the same road. There's some other water effects that we can do later on. So we'll just go ahead and ink it as though there weren't water there, and then we'll add on after. Oh, maybe. Let's see what we could do. No, because it's not that. It's definitely something I want to play with in the future. Cool waterfall effects. So let's just go ahead and start inking right now. Actually, I think this one's a little smaller than that. But I like the way it looks, though. So, Chad, have you come across any new words today? And are you going to remember them tomorrow? I came across a word, and it reminded me of a word that means excellence. And it's like, it seems like that the word for excellence in this other language is the root for a bunch of other English words. So that was kind of cool. Didn't know it. I see it now. This pen's still fighting. And then we got this the CD over here, which seems okay. It doesn't seem awful. I got it quiet though, but then we have all the music that we did from the weekend stream. We have that all queued up, still waiting to fire off. Which we can do a little bit later on, just for fun. Now, let's go in and use the pen that I actually obey and function and work. Just gotta wake it up first. Let's get in there. That's funny because what stops this pen is pencil. If we're inking over pencil, most of the ink that we put down will vanish. And we could just, and then, well, we do want to erase though, because it just looks way cool once it's been erased. But we do have to be mindful of how much ink will be lost upon erasure. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Oh, maybe this pen is just running out of ink though, honestly. But when it does draw, it's got good lines, good richness. Thing is though, it's drawing on the test paper, where we scratch out, but it's not drawing on the actual paper. It could be to do with the pencil underneath, but we need pens that draw over pencil. So now that we can use pencil, we got new problems popping up for using them. And we're going all the way to the edge with the art, which is typically not the best choice to do. But again, this is being drawn in the style of when we first drew it. So there's something to be said for keeping things a certain way. Let's try this. So yeah, it's surprising how well the music works right now. Just didn't expect this band to or this musician, because I think it's a solo act, it just work. We'll get them linked in the channel in just a little while. So I think the CD is actually about to come to an end pretty soon. Get a little more battle damage around the eye. Oh, that's good enough. Oh, that's awesome. We have, we have most of this already inked. This is great. We're gonna go ahead and use this pen for the hand back here. Let's hope for the best on this one. And then we are, I don't know how successful we've been with keeping up the chatter, but I am still trying to keep that human element to stream. Because yeah, it's absolutely the reason to be on Twitch. And yeah, like I was saying before, either you got great music, great art, or you keep up the chat. And while the music's nice, and maybe the art's nice, I want to provide some nice chat. And here we are, giving it a try. I think we actually gotta play the next album. No, we got a song. We got a bonus song, chat. Or it could be the loop. One or the other. Not sure which. Considering that there's birds, it's probably a loop. But hey, that's great. That's what we want too. Yeah, it's definitely a loop. And then we'll need the ruler for this one. And actually we'll need the other pen too. Because I know this one, I'll go over the line and then it'll it'll not do anything. Whereas this one will actually draw. And then it'll smear when I move the ruler away. But I'll take it. this. All right, that's something. We got some indicators of armor and metal. Probably the best we'll do from that particular angle. All right, now the character. Oh, we could have done back there. I didn't even realize. As well. We're here right now. So the weekend is now behind us, Chad. How was yours? If it was anything like ours, you had a pretty good time. And if that's the case, good job. We've got some more decision points to make over here. And that's one thing that makes it difficult to keep the chat up. That's just constant decision making. It feels a little bit better done, quietly. But hey, if that's the price to stream, so be it. We'll keep that like that for right now. See how that looks. This is an easy fill digitally, but it's also an easy fill physically. It's getting done, chat. It's actually getting done. Even if there's a lot more to do. Ooh. All right, let's get the next one going. Let's get the next song in, and let's get this credited on stream. We've been listening to and that's by and you can be found at right here. And there's that. The next thing we're going to listen to is maybe this. Let's see. See how it sounds. We'll do that for a moment, chat, as we approach the 1 hour mark. Let's get some erasures. So yeah, besides being able to erase, which is really nice, what else? Being able to fill in, right? Solid black and everything. That's been a new thing. I mean, we've always had like Sharpies, but they're not. Something about them. This has just been working way nicer. I mean, having the option to do a brush and a marker, that's awesome. We had paint brushes and such, but that's kind of opens itself up to other issues. Practice with the paper, because this is very flimsy paper, chat. There's no denying that. So being able to make, the whiteout, we stress that, back and forth and front ways and back ways. That's a big one. All right, let's switch out from that one to, what else do we have? Close this. Oh, chat, this was the best from the weekend. We definitely want to be, oh no, there's going to be, let me just click this. Cool. We're doing okay. We're holding out while we get through this ad together. Multiple ads. Ooh, terrifying. All right, so that's 2 of them. Let's pause this, because it's just going to be repeating. And let's get back to this. Because we played this one yesterday, chat, and it was awesome. I might get a little louder too. Yeah, just some phenomenal stuff. And we'll get that linked in chat a little bit later as well. Are we zoning out and just following this little pattern around? Yes, we are, chat. We are kind of focused on this right now. And as bad as that is, that's where we're at the moment. We're also definitely vibing to the music a little, which is cool because it's great. um, let's go like this, like that. All right, and there we have that pattern. Good stuff. Next, the other one. I don't want one more in here, like this. That'll work. And then just to show that there's something going on there. Like so, like that. Cool. Let's get that established. Oh, that's right. We first pick one that's obvious, like this. That way we don't get tossed, turned around. We can actually start filling it while we're at it. Just to really hammer in. But this is where we're going. So this song, or these songs have vocals too, but it won't be quite the same issue as some of the other songs that we were playing. And actually, I'd say this qualifies as music that I could just relax and let sing to us all without having to worry about having to talk all the time. Does remind me, there's another band that I want to find. I forgot it, Chet. I said to myself, surely I'll never forget it. What a sentence that is. So I gotta find them again, even though they were a find last time. As in, a happy find. Maybe like this. Convey that we need to correctly. I think this goes in like that. So it is possible to mess up the pattern halfway through. Great. It's good to know. I have to figure out a different way to do this one in chat. and fast. Wow. All right, so that's done. That part's good. Going all right. Now we're back to the pattern, but all over the back portion now. And we are 1 hour into it, chat. A whole hour. Oh, can we finish? Can we finish? Yeah, now we stop talking right when there's no more lyrics. Just looking at what we got left to do, chat. We got... kind of want to ink this right down here, just because that looks cool. We've also got to take a quick little break, and we'll be back. So back in a moment. Let's keep this on cam. Be right back, chat. Come to think of it, chat, we are going to end stream here, actually. We will return. And when we do, we'll go ahead and finish all this. So, ending stream here. See you again soon. We'll have the music details next time. See you again. Ending stream. You ready for the broken stream screen? Let's see if we see it. Later.